What's going on, family? Welcome to Financial Freedom is Yours. Listen, I just heard some exciting news, and if you know anybody that has received unemployment income benefits this last year, I want you to make sure you share this video so that you can let them know exactly what they need to do if they have not have done it. So I want you to know as I share this, you need to talk to your tax accountant and your enrolled agent in order to make sure you go forward with this. I'm just giving you the advice to help you make right decisions this year. So today, what I want to go over with you, if you did not know, your unemployment benefits, the government is allowing you to take off $10,200. A lot of you don't understand how much of a benefit this will benefit you, but I did somebody's taxes this year and they came out about 4,500. When I excluded the $10,200, they ended up with roughly about 1,500, 2,000 more. So this is very, very important information. I want you to share it with your friends and everyone. I was talking to my mother last week and she began to talk to me about it. I did some research and I was like, this is absolutely phenomenal. So what I want to talk to you about today is the 10,200 tax break that you get off of your unemployment benefits this year. You're able to get it this year. And I also want to talk to you about real who qualifies for this and how you deduct this off of your taxes. If you have a tax accountant, if you have somebody that you're already working with, you want to make sure that they deducted this so that you can get the tax refund that you deserve. So what I want you to understand is that the IRS issued the instructions Friday for workers who haven't yet filed their taxes, Americans who got jobless benefits in 2020. So basically how this thing works is that whatever you earn, let's just say last year you received 10,000 or let's just say 15,000, they're going to take 10,200 from that 15,000 that you earn. And so you only really have to report roughly 4,800. So let me just talk about real briefly who's eligible for this. So not everyone qualifies for the tax cut. Only people who earn less than 150,000 in 2020 are eligible. So the income threshold operates as a cliff. Anyone who earns 150,000 or more last year doesn't get any of the tax break. The 150,000 ceiling is the same for all taxpayers, regardless of filing status, such as single or married or wrinkled. A taxpayer must use their total unemployment benefits received when determining the income eligibility for the tax break. So under 150,000, this is your opportunity to make sure. Many people who did unemployment last year, they're just breaking even. So this is your opportunity to actually get a refund, a federal refund. A lot of the states are not accepting it as far as with their taxes, but some are. So you need to go into that and check. And so that's who qualifies. Anybody who made under 150,000, you need to call your tax accountant, call anybody so that they can adjust your taxes. You might need to do an amendment today or as soon as possible. Now, let me talk to some of you who do your taxes yourself. We have been having some problems with trying to figure it out on Free Tax USA and different individuals that do their taxes themselves. But what I want you to know is exactly where it is. So when you find it, you will be able to know exactly where it is. So in order to be able to deduct this, it's actually found on your 1040. And when you go to your 1040, for most of you, it's going to be your Schedule 1. So you need to understand that it's going to be your Schedule 1. And the line that you're going to be able to deduct this in or enter the total amount of the unemployment compensation is on line 7. And if you are asked to enter an amount from Schedule 1, line 8, enter the amount from line 3 of the unemployment compensation exclusion worksheet. So that line 3 is going to be very beneficial. So all of this information, just to let you know that it's legit, is already on the IRS website where they'll walk you through exactly what you need to do to be able to deduct this 10,200. Now, I'm telling you this because you might be leaving $2,000, $1,500, $3,000 on the table because your tax accountant or you did your taxes yourself and you did not take away this benefit. So let me just explain this to you. We'll go through a few steps. And then I want you to tell your friends, tell your family that this thing is legit. You literally can take 10,200 off of your unemployment income to be able to benefit your family. And you might not have to pay as much, or you might actually get money back in return. So the unemployment compensation exclusion worksheet. So schedule 1, you have to know in 1040 is the schedule 1, and it's line 8 where you really want to pay attention to. So if you are filing form 1040, enter the total on lines 1 through 7 of form 1040. If you are filing on a different form, then it's a different place that you need to enter it. So enter the amount from schedule 1, lines 1 through 6. Don't include any amount of unemployment compensation from schedule 1, line 7 on this line. Use the line 8 instructions to determine the amount to include on schedule 1, line 8, and enter here. Do not reduce this amount by the amount of the unemployment compensations to be able to exclude. Add lines 1, 2, and 3. If you are filing from the 1040, enter the amount from line 10C. If you are filing form 1040NR, enter the amount from line 10D. So subtract line 5 from line 4. This is your modified adjusted gross income. So they're just on their website, they're just kind of walking you through exactly how to do it. But you need to know right inside of this schedule 1 and these numbers 1 through 8, you're going to find a place where you're going to be able to actually add that 10,200 to be able to subtract it, to be able to subtract from your adjusted gross income in order to raise the amount of income that you bring in. So I hope this information was helpful. What I'm going to do, if you want any more information about it, hit me up in a link, say, hey, Pastor E, I want you to put some more information out about it. And I would love to do that. But you need to get on the phone, talk to your tax accountant, talk to the person that's doing your taxes, because there's money that is being left on the table. And I want you to be blessed in 2021. And I want you to use that money, not just as a consumer, but use that money and start your savings, invest. This is money you didn't know you had, so use that money to build up your savings, to invest in that first rental property, to invest in whatever you believe the business that God has put in your heart. So use that money and use it wisely. Get on the phones, call a friend, let them know that this thing is real so that they can get the money they deserve. Listen, I love you. Always remember, financial freedom is yours. Y'all be blessed.